2005, autumn. About 1 year later.
Miss Walker? Miss Walker? Ah, there you are.
Anything wrong, Frau Wagner?
I found these for you. They might help you find that Müller shop you asked about.
Thank you, Frau Wagner. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome, dear. I'll be at the reception desk if you need anything else.
Objectives. Documents. A letter from Olivia. Plane ticket.
Right. Guess I'd better start looking for shops called Müller that are likely to sell art supplies.
Art supplies. Antique dealers.
This shop could sell the painting case. Well, maybe. It's very calm here. Still haven't bumped into any guests since I arrived yesterday. And that suits me fine. I get the impression I've seen that before someplace. Now I get why they call this part of town the Flower District.
Oh, hi, dear. So, Miss Walker, were the documents of any help to you?
To tell you the truth, I haven't had time to look at them yet. But thank you so much for digging them out for me. I'm sure they'll be a great help.
Good. Let me know if there's anything else I can help you with.
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions about your guest house, Frau Wagner?
Oh, I'd be delighted. What would you like to know?
I'd love to know more about you, Frau Wagner.
Oh, there's not much to tell, really. At least nothing that would change the course of history.
But I'm sure you've had an eventful life, haven't you?
Well, I was born just after the war in Wagen, and I've never left. I opened this place and ran it with my husband until he died a few years ago.
I'm sorry to hear that.
You see, nothing to write home about. Then again, we were never ones for excitement, really. But we were happy, my husband and I.
The room's just perfect. Thank you so much.
There's no need to thank me, Miss Walker. It's my job to make sure my guests are comfortable. And it's not every day we get a young American lady on a motorbike in the middle of the night looking for a mysterious shop. It makes me feel like I'm in a detective novel.
Things seem to be quiet today.
Oh, there's never many guests at this time of year.
Actually, is she a guest too?
Oh, yes. She arrived earlier. An elderly English lady. A former military officer, if I understood correctly. They say she's come on some rather unpleasant business. A burial, from what I can gather. Yes, Miss Walker. And she hasn't let go of the telephone since she got here.
My, quest here is closely linked to the region of Wagen. Could you tell me a little bit about its history?
I'd be glad to.
I found out about the woman I'm looking for thanks to a painting that must have been pillaged by the Brown Shadow during World War II.
Doesn't surprise me. Wagen, and by extension all of Ostertal, was annexed and occupied by the fascists just before the war, and the rest of occupied Europe.
The woman I'm looking for must have been about 18 in 1937. Was this an important date in the history of Wagen?
Not that I know of, no. But I'm not much of a historian, and I wasn't even born then. All I know is that the Troubles came the following years, with the Second World War. So that year must have been a boom year for fascist ideology, when the Brown Shadow was still just another party vying for power by preaching hate.
I have a few questions about Wagen.
Good, because if you'd asked me about the latest scientific discovery, I'd have to say pass. But if it's about Wagen, then you've come to the right person, my dear.
To be honest, I haven't had much time to find out about Wagen and the surrounding area. What is it I should know?
For one, Wagen is very old, renowned for its charm and culture. As for the surrounding area, it attracts mountain lovers mostly, it being so near to the Swiss Alps, of course. The banks of the Dombra, the longest river in the country, are the delight of summer vacationers.
What can you tell me about the district?
Well, it's one of the oldest districts in Wagen, traditionally working class. Myself and a few of the other relics who live here do try to keep it from modernization and mass tourism as best as we can. Other districts haven't been so careful, and the locals have been forced to leave their district because of rising rent prices.
Nothing else comes to mind for the moment. Thank you for your time.
Well, feel free to come back and ask if you have any more questions.
It's busy.
Hope it still works. Hope it still works. I hope it'll be just as calm when I get back. Wouldn't mind some alone time by the fire.
The meager amount I've managed to save since I escaped from the mine. The meager amount I've managed to save since I escaped from the mine.
Katyusha's punk group. Would love to have seen them.
I'll find her, Katyusha, just like I promised. And we'll find out who she is, or was. I think that's Frau Wagner's room.
That's not my room. Better not go in.
Where do we go out?
I can't leave without first locating the shop. I need to use the map and phone book Frau Wagner left in the living room.
Okay. Paint stores. Bicycle shop. Broker. Painting gold. General store. Bird care food. Okay. This one. Okay, the map. How did we get to that map? I guess we gotta go.
There must be 3 years worth of emails I haven't read here. Better do some cleaning up.
Ah, that's better.
Too many results to trawl through with a computer. Better off using the documents Frau Wagner brought me first.
Excuse me. The discovery of a wide anti-Tigra region has both shocked campaigners of human rights and rocked the art world. It is reported that police descendants underground enterprise following a tip.
Now I get why they call this part of town the Flower District.
Okay, the map. That map. How to get to the map? No, I already did that.
It's very calm here. Still haven't bumped into any guests since I arrived yesterday. And that suits me fine. I get the impression I've seen that before someplace.
Check the three right shots are liked.
I should take a look at that phone book Frau Wagner left me on the lounge table. Maybe it could help me find Müller shops that are likely to have sold the painting case. I should take a look at that phone book Frau Wagner left me on the lounge table. Maybe it could help me find Müller shops that are likely to have sold the painting case.
Okay. So, broker. Where's the broker? One more. General store? No. Restaurant.
These three make up a good basis to work from. Let's see if I can rule out a couple using the map.
Find the three shops on the map. Broker. Mueller and Sean. Mueller General Store.
But what about this one?
To find the whereabouts of the shops I'm interested in, I'll need to get the info from the phone book.
D3, C4, D5. C. D5. No. Where are you going? No. C4. Not C5. Oh. Ah. Go back. Now stop getting up. Okay, so C4 I got. D3 and E5. D3 and E5. D3 and E5. D3 and E5. E5.
Okay. So these three shops are the most likely to have sold the painting case. I need to pick the right one now.
No doubt about it. This antique shop is probably my best shot. Better hang on to the address.
Antiquity dealer.
Just need to get the painting from my room, and I can go and show it to the antique dealer. Perfect. I just need to take this painting to the antique shop I found earlier. Maybe Frau Wagner can tell me how to get there.
Was there anything else, Miss Walker?
Apparently the shop I'm looking for is located in Vaughan's Antiques District. Could you tell me how to get there from the guest house?
Your best bet is to take the tram, miss. The town centre is almost entirely pedestrian, and your motorbike won't be of any use there. You'll find the nearest tram stop at the top of the stairs, to your right as you go out of the guest house.
Nothing else comes to mind for the moment. Thank you for your time.
Well, feel free to come back and ask if you have any more questions. Have a nice day, Miss Walker.
Ah, there's the famous Wagen tramway. I'd better take a look at the map to see which line to take for the Antiques District.
Have you heard what the Thor uncovered up in the mountain?
At Devil's Pass, you mean? I did hear something on the news before coming out. What's the latest, then?
They reckon they found remains dating back to World War II, when Alpine resistance networks led refugees across into Switzerland. Nasty times were those.
Yes, not the best times in our history, were they?
Hello? Please refrain from touching the merchandise.
Müller und Söhne? It's just over there, on the next corner.
Even Simon Steiner wouldn't have done any better. I hope he and his granddaughter are okay. Can't leave the district yet. Gotta find Herr Müller's shop first. The top brands have nonetheless managed to get a foothold in the district. No, that isn't the antique shop I'm looking for. An antique shop, but not the one I'm looking for. Typical of the town, judging from what I've seen so far of the architecture here.
Something that I missed. Must have been something I missed.
Müller's? Oh, straight ahead, Fraulein. You can't miss it. Müller's is just over on the corner.
Can't be this way. Müller und Söhne. Mother and son. This must be the place. I thought as much. So, Hans was here in Wagen after all. That hallmark on that sphere proves it. Wonder what that automaton was used for. I have to get a closer look. Well, that is if someone lets me in. Inventory day. Ring 3 times for urgent matters.
You rang?
Yes. Sorry to bother you.
Hello. I mean, guten Tag. Herr Müller?
Guten Tag, Fräulein. I am stock-taking, if you will.
Oh, sorry to disturb you, but if you don't mind, I'd like to show you a painting.
A painting?
Yes, of someone I'm looking for. A girl who apparently looked like me.
Well, I'm rather busy. But all right. Show me.
You see? It has the name of your shop on it.
Yes, the label certainly comes from here. It's very old, though.
It's the only clue I have as to the whereabouts of the girl.
I see.
My guess is whoever owned the painting must have been a client of the shop before the painting was stolen by the Brown Shadow during the Second World War.
That's all very possible. That was when the shop sold materials for artists. As you can see, we don't sell that type of article anymore. Do you mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. I've been told I look like the model in the painting. A slight exaggeration, no doubt. But is there any chance that you know who she could have been?
There's no exaggeration, Fräulein. Indeed, she does look like you. But I'm sorry, I've never seen her before.
Do you know anything about the artist?
Well, I'd say the style is close to the naturalist school, which makes sense given the date on it. The signature is very faint. From what I can make of it... No, the name doesn't ring a bell. Sorry, Fräulein.
How could the case have come from your shop?
Going by the date, the painting must have been done in my grandfather's day. Back then, the shop sold materials for art, and this type of case would have been used to protect a painting, or to carry documents, a manuscript, or even sheet music. Apart from that, there's not much else I can tell you.
Pity. You were my last hope.
I can tell you where it was painted, though, if it's any help.
Oh?
Yes, I'm certain. That's the refuge at the Silberspiegel. You can make out the mountain circus in the background. It overlooks Wagen and leads to the Swiss border.
Right.
You can get there by the tramway. Just head southeast and get off at the end of the line.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
Mind you, there's quite a hike from the station to the refuge.
Oh, I'll manage.
Anything else, Fräulein?
Actually, there is. I noticed an object in your window there. A strange metal sphere which might work with an automaton mechanical heart I have.
Yes, it's an authentic Vorarlberg.
Do you mind if I try it?
No, not at all. Let me get it for you. Here you go.
Thanks. It moved. Maybe it can be opened. It moved. Maybe it can be opened. Something's obstructing it. Something's obstructing it. Something's obstructing it. A Vorarlberg key. Something's obstructing it. Looks like there's something underneath its scales. Hans's logo.
Wrong one. Ugh, I need to start over. 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 Wrong one. Ugh, I need to start over.
Hans's logo.
29367029337029337029337.
Wrong one. Ugh, I need to start over.